Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're really focusing in on something critical, digital protection for schools. We've looked at a really vital briefing for educators and pulled out what you absolutely need to know.
Yeah, and getting a handle on these insights quickly is, well, it's fundamental. We're talking about protecting students, the institutions themselves, and honestly, your own digital self in this very connected world.
So let's start with the big question. Why schools? I mean, obviously they handle sensitive student data, but the really arresting thing we found, the insight from the source. It's not if schools face cyber attacks, but when.
Exactly, and the number is kind of shocking. Get this, 80%. 80% of K12 districts have already experienced some kind of cyber attack.
80%? That's
Yeah.
wow. That really drives it home. It's not some abstract threat. It's happening pretty much everywhere.
And when it happens, the consequences, they can be severe. We're talking 45% of breaches leading to identity theft for students, for staff. Think about that.
That's huge. And it's not just identity theft, right?
No, not at all. You've also got around 35% resulting in damage to the school's reputation. And then there are the legal and financial penalties, maybe 20% of the time. Often things related to FERPA, the Privacy Act.
Okay, so the stakes are incredibly high, which I guess brings us to the how. How do these attacks happen? And crucially, how do we empower people, you listening, to help prevent them?
Well, that's the interesting part. It's often not some super complex, high-tech thing. A lot of it preys on, well, us, human psychology.
You mean things like phishing, those deceptive emails trying to get you to click a bad link or give up info?
Precisely. And it's incredibly common. The source material highlights that 65% of attacks involve phishing. 65%.
That's a majority.
It is. And closely related, you have 55% using social engineering.
Yeah.
You're basically
Manipulation, right?
like someone pretending to be IT support to trick you. Exactly that. Pretexting, they call it. Using a believable story. And often, things like malware, which accounts for about 40%, or ransomware, maybe 30%, those are the results of someone falling for phishing or social engineering first.
So the takeaway really is that the most common doors attackers use, they're opened by human interaction.
That's it. Which means individual awareness. Just being a bit skeptical, asking questions.
Yep.
That's your first and maybe best line of defense. We've all felt that urge to click something suspicious.
Yeah.
Right? Just understanding that impulse helps.
Okay, so awareness is key. What about the practical defenses, building up our digital walls? Let's talk passwords.
Right. The basics are probably familiar. Needs to be long, 12 characters or more. Needs complexity letters, numbers, symbols, and crucially, unique for each account.
That uniqueness part is tough, but so important. But there's more, isn't there? MFA.
Ah, yes. Multi-factor authentication. This is vital. Don't skip this. Think of it like this. A strong password that gets you, say, 50% of the way to securing your account. MFA provides the other, equally critical, 50%. It's that second check, like a code to your phone. Together, that password and MFA, they make a really robust defense. It's like having two strong locks instead of one. Makes you much less appealing to attack.
Makes sense. Two locks are better than one. Now, shifting gears a bit, we also have a responsibility to teach students, right? How do we equip them?
Absolutely. And it needs to be age-appropriate, kind of a journey. For the youngest kids, elementary, K-5, it's simple stuff. Don't share your personal information online. If something feels weird, tell a grown-up you trust.
Basic but essential foundation.
Then in middle school, grades 6 to 8, you build on that. Introduce the idea of strong passwords, how to spot basic phishing attempts, maybe safe social media habits.
Yeah, in high school.
By high school, they should be ready for more complex topics. Data privacy, what their digital footprint means, how algorithms work, even exploring cybersecurity as a potential career path.
So it's about building that digital literacy progressively.
Exactly. It fosters critical thinking online from a young age. Super important for life, really.
Okay, but what if, despite all this, something does seem wrong? Someone suspects they clicked a bad link or compromised an account. What's the immediate response?
Speed and the right action are critical here. The source lays out a clear 3-step process. First, identify and report. Stop what you're doing. Don't click anything else. Report it to your IT department immediately.
Okay, report first. Don't try to fix it yourself.
Right. Second step, isolate. Disconnect your device from the network. Unplug the network cable. Turn off the Wi-Fi. Just get it offline.
Got it. Isolate. And third.
Third, cooperate. Listen to your IT team and follow their instructions precisely. They know how to handle it.
Identify, isolate, cooperate. Simple steps.
Simple, But acting fast with those steps can make a huge difference. It can minimize the damage significantly, maybe even stop an attack from spreading. It could be the difference between a small scare and a full-blown crisis.
So, wrapping this up, this deep dive really highlights how much power we all have just through vigilance and basic practices in protecting these digital spaces, especially in our schools.
It really does. And maybe a final thought to leave you with. Given how much these attacks rely on the human element and how effective layered defenses like strong passwords plus MFA are, how can we apply these same principles more broadly?
Beyond schools, you mean?
Yeah, to securing our personal finances, our social media, protecting our families, even thinking about our communities in this digital age. It's really a mindset shift, isn't it? Cultivating that healthy skepticism and building those layers of defense everywhere, something for all of us to think about.